Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today I am sharing with you 4 phrases that have helped me a lot in my vocabulary and also to speak efficiently. So today I am going to explain those 4 phrases with examples and also with a short description. I hope you find some value in it and subscribe to my channel if you are new. Hit the bell icon as well. And now let's get down to the video. So, these phrases that I talked to you about before can be categorized as idioms. What are idioms? Idioms have another hidden meaning within them. It is not the same meaning which you get in the phrase, it is a different meaning. For example, if you say hit the nail on the head, it does not mean that you are hitting the nail in your head. It means that you have exactly hit the right thing. So like that, these things are also the same. These phrases are somewhat not alike to what we are saying here. So I hope I am giving you an interesting description and I hope that you will be able to understand it and to use it in your vocabulary. So let's get down to the first tip. So the first phrase is going to be fortune favors the brave. It is a Latin origin phrase. This phrase means that there are people who have a lot of difficulties, problems and etc. and they overcome them with determination, courage and bravery. So as they have these 3 factors, they achieve massive successful levels. So when they achieve these levels, they are free from fearlessness. Maybe they are nervous, for example. Assume that you have a test. When you are having a test, you are really scared whether you will get good grades in it. If you get the good grades for the first time, you won't be scared to do it for the second time. So, when these people are determined to do something, they achieve something. So, we can define that bravery is a good luck. And let me explain it with an example. The example is this. I'm taking the risk with this investment, hoping that fortune favors the brave. Here, this means that this person knows he is taking the risk as well as he is being brave to take that risk. Therefore, he is expecting that fortune will help him because he is being brave. So now, let's go to the second phrase. The second phrase is, action speaks louder than the voice. Here it means that actions are more valuable or they mean more than the actual spoken words. Maybe because the words are not so reliable and actions are reliable. But sometimes we feel that actions are more important than the words because when you are doing something, they feel that you are reliable. There, if we say something, maybe if we promise or whatever it is, we are knowing that it won't sometimes happen. So when we promise and if we do not fulfill it, they will see and they will understand that those words are empty and meaningless. They have no value in it. So let me explain it with an example. It is captain, tired of trying to motivate the players, took it upon himself to guide his team to victory. There, he had spoken to get them motivated, but they weren't motivated. But after he did the action, that is, after he had guided them, he and the other players were motivated to do it. So let's get on to the third phrase. Now the third phrase is, work smarter, not harder. Here, you have to minimize the tasks that you are having. Maybe you have to do a presentation. You should not add a lot of details and make it a big mess. You should take less steps to make it very creative. You are using your thinking skills for this. When you use the thinking skills, you know how to use the time wisely and creatively. So, what is the main difference between hardworking and smart working? Hardworking is taking a lot of steps. You are trying to add a lot of them and you mainly focus on the quantity, not the quality. Therefore, you add more and more and you're trying to make everything do it on one day. Therefore, you will feel bored and you will not feel productive. So smart working means you are minimizing those steps, you're making it creative, you're using the time in a short time without taking a lot of time to do that same task, and as well as you're mainly focusing on the quality, not the quantity. Therefore, the quality is very high, and in hard working it's not so quality because you are messed up in everything, in all the words. But in smart working, you always understand everything that you are doing. So that is the main reason why people say do smart working. So you can just casually say do smart working and not hard working. So let's get down to the fourth phrase. Now the fourth phrase is live as if you are going to die tomorrow and learn as if you are to live forever. Here, for better understanding, I am going to categorize these for two phrases. Number one is live as if you are going to die tomorrow. Here, you know that life is temporary. That is meant by this phrase. So, when life is temporary, you think that you have to have a pleasant life. Just assume that tomorrow is going to be the last day of this life. So, you are thinking of all the pleasant things that you should have now. When you're having these things, you should feel very free of stress and a happy and pleasant mood. So your entire life should be like that. It should have a lot of happiness and friendliness, cooperativeness and so on. So when you have those things, you're a complete person. You should look around you, you should observe, you should admire the nature, and that is how you can be happy. There are other things to be happy, maybe for some of you for reading books or social media or whatever it is. Just you have to spend a happy life. The second phrase is learn as if you are going to live forever. That means that you should have a vast knowledge of things. You should know how this happens, why this happens. You should have a lot of general knowledge, and that is really important for your personality and for yourself as well. So when you're having knowledge, you are a complete person. Maybe you will tell that when you're learning, you do not have time to observe around you, as I said before. But you should be happy by learning. For example, let's think that you are a book lover. When you are a book lover, you read a lot of books. When you read books, you obtain information and you are learning something as well through gaining happiness. So it is the same with social media if you use it properly. For example, you are watching an educational YouTube video. There you gain knowledge as well as happiness and pleasantness in life. So this is a mixture of these two things, which means that you should spend life happily through learning. When you learn a lot of things, you gain happiness. So that is the end of this phrase. I hope you enjoyed today's video and I hope it was beneficial for you. If you are new to my channel, please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon. Thank you all for watching.